Call in the Stunson!
In Albany, sir. Just visiting. My sister lives here.
And how long are you planning to stay?
Only a few days.
Please wait here.
So many soldiers posted. Is all this to protect the politicians?
Indeed. There's more hot air here than in the Sahara.
Where are you from, sir? Trenton. And what is your business here?
That's none of your concern.
With respect, sir, it is.
You're here. Congress is still in session. George Washington and his militia have fired on French troops under Jumonville. The French are calling it an act of war.
George Washington. You mean Lawrence's younger brother?
Yeah, it's the same. Speaking of Lawrence Washington, since you eliminated him, James Wardrop has moved up in ranks. All the Templar resources are at his disposal now.
What about the manuscript?
My sources in New York confirm that Wardrop has it. I also learned that he is here at the Congress under heavy guard.
Shay, find Wardrop. Get that manuscript.
This place is thick with Templar troops. Liam and I will make sure he doesn't escape.
Keep your voice down. The lobsters will hear you.
That must be the Templar William Johnson. Perhaps he has the manuscript, or knows where it is.
As I have stated previously, I believe we need a national union, granted by an act of parliament, but bringing greater independence to our colonies. The French are an immediate threat, and we are ill prepared to face them. To put it bluntly, the colonies must join, or die.
A rousing speech, Master Franklin. But do you truly believe Great Britain will grant our colonies autonomy?
They have little choice, Master Johnson. You know the remoteness of this frontier better than most.
Yes, but let us leave politics for another day. I wanted to thank you for your research.
Of course, of course. In the brief time I could examine that box, I could tell it was something unique. From ancient Egypt, you said? Well, as I mentioned in my letter, I am quite ready to electrify it.
Excellent. We will have the box delivered shortly. As for the manuscript... Captain?
I apologize, sir, but Master Wardrop refused to hand it over. He said the risks were too great.
The risks? Ah. I apologize. You will have the manuscript and the box in the briefest of delays. You mangy excuse for a uniform. Run to Fort Frederick and tell Master Wardrop he had better cough up the manuscript post-haste. Else I will have him scalped.
I can't let that lobster captain reach Wardrop.
Hold there. Hey! Fish in a barrel in my sight, clear as day.
Don't lose sight of him!
Time to gut you.
Now to Wardrop and the manuscript. Yeah.
Well done, soldier. Do not stop on my behalf. Again, young man, we will make a soldier.
I'll take that, you Templar dog.
No! You have no idea what you're doing, fool!
Keeping the people free from your control.
How free will you be when the French undermine these squabbling colonies?
These colonies would be far better off without the Templars pulling the strings.
We bring order from chaos. If everything is permitted, no one is safe.
Even the devil can quote scripture to suit his own purposes.
Clear shot on it.
What a joke! Valiant attempt, Hope.
Trim the yards off the wind!
Mainmast! Bring in top halyards! Pull!
You're late. The sky is getting temperamental.
That's not the only thing, is it? Master Franklin, sir. My name is Shay, and this is my associate Hope. William Johnson told us to give you these.
Thank you, but I'm afraid I must delay my experiment.
Delay it? Why?
The army confiscated my lightning rods. They are essential to conducting the electricity I need to vivify your box.
Master Johnson would not want you to have to wait.
Perhaps there is something you can do, then. Soldiers have been hauling things away all day. Perhaps they could tell you where they've taken my lightning rods so you could get them back.
At your service, sir.
Begin your investigation at the market near the docks. I will stay here and help with the preparations.
This is intolerable. I can barely conduct my research anymore.
Everyone is having metal confiscated nowadays.
Yes. The army will melt it down and turn it into weapons. War is upon us.
So, Master Franklin, what is this?
A Leyden jar. It temporarily stores power in the form of vitreous and resinous electricity.
Really? What will you do with the jar when displayed?
What will I do with all my jars? For this experiment, we will need an entire energy storage system. The many units fire at once, so I call it a battery. It should make your interpretation box operate.
Fascinating.
Weather's getting worse. You know where the warehouse is, soldier.
Aye, sir.
Food for a change.
What I wouldn't give for
What, do I know you?
or some lamb with mint jelly.
Oh, stop it. I'm famished as it is.
The British in charge of this area are really mucking it up, aren't
Hey, aren't you?
Corrupt politicians, taxis.
they? Look now. I think I'm being followed.
I'm sure you're seeing things, but I'll take a butcher's.
It reminds me of home.
This place
You're
might just
that
become
same
civilized
sir.
after all. I had the most extraordinary dream last night.
What about?
Did you see that strange stuff in Benjamin Franklin's garden?
I keep well clear of that place. They say that messes with lightning.
Speaking of lightning, I reckon there's a storm coming.
Aye. Let's hope she demurs until we're off duty. Darling, you up for a pint?
Sure, if you bring him in.
That's bleak.
Is that the last of it?
Yes, it is, sir.
Good, put it with the rest.
Intruder! I need some help here!
I wonder what Master Franklin plans to do with these rods. storm's getting worse. Better hurry back to Franklin.
Hold a moment.
He's mine!
Shay! Thank goodness! Quick! Help me with the rods!
It's a map! Where is that?
Portugal! Lisbon, I'd stake my life on it!
Make yourself scarce, Shay. The militia will be here any minute. I'm sure they will have questions.
What about you?
I'm a devoted housekeeper.
Right.